Now, here's the problem. Many preachers out there don't make the distinction between the law of God and the oral law that existed in Jesus' day. I don't know if they don't know about it, if they're not educated enough to know about this, but they don't make the distinction. And so you hear preachers talking about, well, the law has been abolished and it's not of works, and they make us think that the law of God, the Ten Commandments, is a bad thing. They really do. They probably made a lot of you think the Ten Commandments are not really that important, and that if you try to keep them, you're trying to earn salvation or something like that. And because they don't make the distinction between the law of God and the oral law that existed in Jesus' day, they don't make that distinction. And a lot of confusion exists because of that. You know, the church is supposed to be a place where you get wisdom, teaching, and understanding, and truth about what God really expects. Now, I want to invite you to our church. It's called the Church of God, Rocky Mount. It's located 12 miles south of Rocky Mount in an area called Fort Mountain. We meet every Saturday at 1:30. And you are welcome to come here. And the reason I'm inviting you is this. You will never grow closer to God until your intellect has been challenged. And that's one of the things that I do on this program called Is That Really in the Bible? I challenge what you think you know about the Bible. Because if you're just sitting in church, for 40 years and you're just going through the motion, and and the preacher just makes you feel good about yourself, you will never grow. You're never going to grow until you get out of your comfort zone, and some of the things that you think you believe about the Bible or you think you know is in the Bible, until someone comes along and challenges you, you will never grow closer to God. And that's why I'm inviting you to church. You don't have to agree with me. That's not what I'm after. I'm just after the fact that you, Christians out there, can grow closer to God by the process of being challenged. You can disagree with me. You can walk out, stomp your feet, and walk out the door. The doors on our church the hinges swing both ways. You're free to come in, but I'm inviting you, and you're free to leave also. But that's okay. That's okay. You have to be in an environment where you don't stagnate. And one thing I can guarantee you, if you come here, you're not going to stagnate. You're going to be challenged about some of the things that you believe. You're going to be forced to go back to the Word of God and prove these things for yourself, which will do you a world of good and will bring you closer in your relationship with God.